Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel and to episode 17 of Rising with Rice, this college football promotion and relegation universe. So we start this episode 3-1 overall, 2-1 in the conference after our loss to UNLV last week, who are currently 3-0 in the conference. We're starting with Liberty in this first game, who currently are leading the conference 4-0 overall with a 2-0 conference record. They've played well so far. Hopefully we can hand them their first loss of the season. They are a 69 across the board. Can we go into their home and steal the victory? Let's do this. Like last episode, we'll do one quarter each for these 4 games, starting with the first quarter here against Liberty, as our starting centre Steve Session, who is a right guard but is playing centre this year, goes down injured on that opening play where we gained 4 yards. We need Holly to up his passing yards. His average is below the threshold for a lot of our players for their playing style. Like I said last episode, we need to be averaging over 300 passing yards a game, and currently he is not hitting that as we go 3-0 to open up. With our defence being much better than our offence, we need them to step up, especially in games like this where Liberty, like I said, they're 4-0 to start the year. They are starting strong, so we need our defensive backs, who are the cornerstone of this D, to show up, force some incompletions, get some interceptions, and we'll be happy. They gain nothing on first down, 2nd and 10, just inside the halfway line, but they get over it there with that rush of 6 yards, giving Liberty a 3rd and 4 to try and continue this drive. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully we can shut them down here. There is a flag on the play. Is that going to be holding? Looks like it will be. We decline, obviously, giving them a 4th and 3, but they are going to go for it. This is a huge play already. Can we stop them? Yes, we can. Nearly picked, and that potentially was going to go all the way. Doesn't matter though, because we get the ball back on that failed 4th down conversion. Now let's have some sleek passing by Holly here. If we can get him up to over 50 already in this first quarter, we will be laughing, but we've still got a long way to go for that. 9 on that first down passing play. There is going to be a flag, probably going to be holding. It is, and it's on our injured player as well. So we go from 2nd and 1 to a fresh set of downs to 2nd and 11. Khaled did get a nice block there, but not enough, as we force our QB to go down on yet another sack. He is constantly sacked. This O-line isn't exactly a bad offensive line, but all we have seen so far is constant sacks. Our offense had a very good start to the year, but it definitely has dwindled over these past few games, and it's not been fun to watch, as we did get a monstrous hit on the QB there. However, the ball was already out and gone. Luckily, we didn't get roughing, but that was a good hit. Hopefully, add some nice wear and tear. QB has plenty of time to throw, but is not accurate with his pass, meaning Liberty are looking at a 3rd and 3. Can we get to the QB? We can't, and they do get a completion. 1st and 10 for Liberty. Our boys need to be better on the defence. It is going to be a screen pass, and we do diagnose it properly. They only gain 2. Devon Loper, our 99 speed, 99 acceleration corner, who is our slot corner. He was all over that, only made sure that they didn't gain much there. And the pass on 2nd down flies over the head of their receiver. 3rd and 8 for Liberty on the 40-yard line. We do get pressure, we do force him to scramble, and there's no one there, and he gains forward for 21 yards. We forced him out of the pocket, yet unfortunately there was no defender to bring him down. They get a nice 21 yards on that scramble. Incomplete pass on first down. As we do scream at their QB, forcing a loss of 9 yards. Farrow, our strong safety, takes down their quarterback, leaving them with a 3rd and 19. We have allowed a couple of long 3rd downs, which we have seen. Are they going to add to it here? No, they can't. A good deflection, break up. They're punting. The punt ends up in our end zone, meaning we are starting on the 20. Can we be better on this drive? We've had a couple of lackluster drives so far, and that is a decent start, gaining 12 with that passing play. That's what we need from Holly. We need him to be good with the passing yards. That needs to be our priority. He is a pocket passer. Yes, the running game is is important, but I care more about our passing this year. 2 passing plays in a row and we gain 27 yards. That's what I'm on about. We have a very good passing attack. Let's just keep... Oh, that was a fantastic block by 64. He destroyed that defender. That defender had no chance as we are into Liberty's half. 3 straight passes, 3 very good completions, but we lose 3 yards there. Can we get any points before this quarter ends? Good block by the running back, Khaled. I expected more. I thought Holly was going to have a bit more time there. 5 seconds left in this quarter. Are they going to get a playoff? If they do, it's going to be a run by Khaled. And there is going to be a flag, more than likely holding. It will be. Now in the far sim, can we do any better? Liberty do get the first points on the game. They go 10-0 up. Come on, boys, what is going on? We need some points here. We do get 7 there. Liberty are dominating us. 168 passing yards for Holly. This is not good enough. Rushing wise, it's the same. 16 yards for Khaled, -4. I have no idea what is going on. It's just pathetic. Why are we performing so bad offensively? On to the next game. We could find ourselves in trouble if we don't start stringing some wins together. If we lose to Coastal Carolina, who are 55 overall whilst we're in 81, this season will be scrapped. We need Holly to have like a 500 passing yard game with about 7 passing touchdowns against this very poor team. As they get the first points, we do come back with a touchdown. It's time to get in and watch us in the second quarter. So far, not been too inspiring, as we have a 3rd and 8 on our 31-yard line. What can Holly do? He can get sacked is what he can do. This season started with so much promise, destroying Temple in the previous episode. However, my confidence has absolutely dwindled over these last few games. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it is not good enough for us at Rice. Our championship contender deal breakers are starting to come alive. I am becoming speechless watching this team. I have no idea what is going on. We are not performing anywhere near the level that we are capable of, and it is starting to affect everyone. 6 yards on that passing play by Coastal Carolina. They're at a 2nd and 4 as we get to the QB, take him down for a sack. 3rd and 13 for Coastal Carolina, still well within field goal range, so barring nothing crazy, this should be a field goal attempt after this play for them. They do get the ball downfield, and it is intercepted in the end zone. It is batted down, and we take advantage. There we go, something to get excited about. Can our offense capitalise? Holly with a quick pass to the outside. He's on 107 yards with 1 touchdown. We need a big performance by him, because our playing style for our wide receivers are flagging up. We need a big game. He's a pocket passer. He should be putting up lots of yards. What did he have last game? Like 168? That's just nowhere near good enough. As we do get a pass on third down, which is enough to get a fresh set down, starting on our 40. Let's just abandon the running game for a bit. All we need is pass from Holly. Against this Coastal Carolina team who, let's just be honest, they aren't good. We need to take advantage of that. Our offense needs to be firing on all cylinders. I mean, good for the total offense with some rushing yards as well. That's going to help Jaleel Stoner, our elite right tackle. At the minute, he is the number one guy that we're going to be scared of losing, which is a shame considering how good he can be. And against, poorer teams like this, we should be getting a lot of offense. As Holly loses 10 yards on that sack, 2nd and 20. So that's going to be minus 10 rushing yards for him, which isn't going to help our total at all. Quick little pass to wide open receiver for 7, 3rd and 13. What are we going to cook up here? It's going to be a screen pass. Holly does get taken down, but he gets the ball out to Khaled as Holly gets injured on that play. Gets up on his own 2 feet though, so we're not going to be too worried. A 4th and 1. We are going to go for it. I don't blame us against this poor team, as that is poor. Speaking of poor, receiver going backwards, tumbles, doesn't get the completion. Coastal with 4 on that opening run. I'm very disappointed. We should be absolutely destroying this team, blowing them out by like at least 17 points. But as we approach the end of this first half, we are leading by 4. It's not good enough. At least that was incomplete. They're going to punt. Right, we get the ball back. Just over 4 minutes remaining. We can definitely get some points here. As a QB on the keeper, I don't believe that is Holly, because it could be Holly. I can't remember what number he is. But we get nothing on that first down. It's going to be a ball downfield. There is a flag. Probably going to be holding. It is. 2nd and 20. Are we able to get back a big chunk here? No, we are not. We gain 3 on that passing. I believe it is Holly. I'm pretty sure I saw his name on the back of his shirt as he was throwing. Gain of 3 means we are on 3rd and 17. As that is a great pass, and we do get the first down. Actually, I don't believe that is Holly. That looks like a different throw in action to him. 2 minutes 40 remain. Back up to the 44-yard line on our side of the field. Getting close to Coastal Carolina's half. We do get I thought he was going to step out of bounds. I was going to be very annoyed about that. But Ian Ramey up to 59 yards. 2-minute warning. Go on. We are playing well on this drive. We definitely need some points, as we only gain nothing on that first down pass. 1 minute 30 remains. We gotta have points here, boys. That was a high point pass. It didn't need to be anywhere near that high, but luckily, I believe that would have been Dante Sims, who is 6'5", was able to reach up and grab it. We're going for all of it, and that is a brilliant throw, a brilliant touchdown. Our receiver there, Mike Story, who does have 95 speed, gets past their secondary with ease. 52 seconds remaining in this first half. We need to hold off Coastal Carolina. What a sentence that is. Well, that's how poor we've been playing. We do need to hold them off. We do have a lead of 11. But Coastal, they've been a little bit trickier than we would have liked. We should be far clearer than what we currently are. But they do burn a timeout there. to leave them 3rd and 5. Stop here would be good. QB decides to keep the ball. It is a fumble, and we recover. Their QB decided to run with it and didn't contain the ball well enough. We hit him hard. We force the fumble. We get the ball back. 40 seconds remain. 3 timeouts at the 19-yard line. Can we get 7 more points on the board? Receiver does go out of bounds. 5 yards on that first down. Come on, we should be getting 7 here. We have enough talent. We have enough time. We need to be getting all the points. 3rd and 2. This is definitely 4th down territory in my eyes. Hopefully our offensive coordinator views it as the same, as the pass is incomplete. Boo! Taking the 3. 24 seconds left. There should hopefully be not enough time for Coastal to do anything. Well, they do rush forward for 10 there. Are they going to get a playoff? They do. It's just going to be a run. And that's the end of us watching this game. Now, hopefully in the Fast Super Sim, we shouldn't throw this away. Although, they are back by 7. Though we're only leading by 3. Oh my god, we do get forward by 7. Wow. We nearly threw that away. I wouldn't be celebrating so hard, boys. We barely beat a team who we are like 16 points overall better than. Ridiculous. Holly, 232 passing yards. David Power, 117 passing yards, both with a singular touchdown. Rushing wise, 41 for Khaled, 41 for Bayer, and Holly with a -16. Receiving, Raimi with 66, Mike Story, 115 and 2, 53 for Naddy, 66 for Sims. Defensive wise, 9 tackles for Devon Loper, 2 TFLs for Scroggins and Skura, 2 sacks, 1 for Stuber, 1 for Sabri, and an interception for Dominique Thiem. In this Week 7 clash, we have Western Kentucky Hilltoppers in the MAC. They're at 65 overall, we are an 81. This should be a victory, but then we've been upset a couple times already, so who knows? Let's get into it. How can we perform in this first half? Against Western Kentucky, they do get an opening touchdown, but we come back pretty quickly, leading 14-7 after the first quarter. How are we going to come into the game in the second half? We are going to be leading, which is nice. Oh, we're going to be destroying. We are up 31-10. When we get into the second half, are we going to be able to continue this pummeling? And we get the ball, which is awesome. More chance to put some points on the board. He's going to take it out from the end zone. Probably not a wise decision as he only gets to the 14. 21 points clear. Let's hope we can get some more points on the board and really assert our dominance as Khaled gets the ball and gets forward for a nice... Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. So we're going to be exiting, but I didn't mean to press circle. It's going to be a pass. However, only 1 blocker against 2. That's not going to work. And we did see there that Holly is over 300 passing yards already, which is very good for us. We can get him to over 400 for the game. That'll be awesome. Hopefully a big third quarter for him here. As that was... Let's say he had the sun in his eyes, because that was nowhere near our receiver. Holly had the sun in his eyes and it put him off his throw. 3rd and 5. Empty backfield. Holly has the time. Oh, gunslinger over the middle. And there's plenty of yards after the catch. Holly, 344 yards with 3 touchdowns. This could be a very big day for our boy, which will help us out with quite a few playing style people who aren't happy with how our offense is going. Quite a few people want to leave us as it stands, but we have plenty of time to change their minds after some good performances. That's another bullet, however it's going to be holding, I'm guessing. Yeah. So instead of a nice 30-yard gain, I might have to look at these penalties, because we are certainly doing a lot of holds and it's ruining us. So instead of being basically down at the 5-yard line, we are back to the 45-yard line. It's alright, because Holly is going to get us back down there, as there's yet another flag, and it's going to be more holding. 2nd and 30. Holding has well and truly ruined this drive. We were looking very decent to be scoring some points, and yeah, horrendous. It's going to be a pass. Can we get it back in one big chunk? No, we can't. Holly throws an interception, and he gets injured. Well, it was looking pretty good until the game decided to fuck us. So that's nice, isn't it? We have seen plenty of holds in this episode and last episode. I think after this game I'm going to have to go in and just adjust the sliders a little bit, because we are getting screwed by that constantly. Western Kentucky into our 37 yards line. What are they going to be cooking up here? A lot of pre-snap movement. It's going to be a pass. We're unable to do anything about it for a gain of 6 for Western Kentucky. They are running the hurry-up offense. You can't really blame them, down 21 points at home. We do get to the QB. He gets the ball out, though, for a fresh set of downs. We need to be getting to the QB a little bit more often. Can we get the pressure to him? It's going to be a couple of fakes. And that is incomplete. Wide receiver did have to try get the ball in the air under some pressure, and the pressure was enough to make sure that ball was forced out. It's going to be a running back getting the ball, and we get him down for a loss of 2. 3rd and 12 for Western Kentucky. If they have to take 3 here, they're not going to be that happy. They're going to try and get 12. It's going to be a pass, empty backfield. There is a flag. Hopefully that's going to be holding. And the ball is incomplete in the end zone. And that is going to be holding. Right, hopefully this drive isn't going to be derailed by a million holds in a row. Khaled gets the ball, gets a nice couple of blocks on the outside. And can he go? Oh, he doesn't have the game-breaking speed, does Khaled. If he had, in the 90s speed, he was probably going to be gone. But he had some fantastic blocks there, which definitely helped out. This time we're going back to the pass, and that is wide open to Hussein. You can always tell it's him because he is tiny, 5'7" on the football field against some of these 6'6" giants. You can always tell when it's Hussein. We're at the 21-yard line of Kentucky. It's going to be a pass, and we do get it out for 5 yards. Let's get some more points here, shall we, boys? Hopefully through some passing yards with Holly. Ball gets handed off to Khaled. He just gets forward to not get tackled for loss. 3rd and 5. We are going to give the ball to our backup running back, Byler, and he only gets forward for 1 yard, meaning we respond. Kentucky's free with 3 of our own. We need our D to be stifling here. Quick pass to the outside, and we are all over it. A loss of 2 on that quick RPO. Just over 4 minutes remain in this 3rd quarter. We do nearly get to the QB. The ball is out, though, for a gain of 7. 3rd and 5. Can we force a 3 and out for this Kentucky team? It's going to be a pass. Our offensive line doesn't hold up. Scroggins gets to the QB. He throws the ball. It is incomplete. Some decent-ish starting point on our 34-yard line. Our offensive line holds up well, giving Holly plenty of time to throw. For a little gain of 6 yards there on 1st down. We lead by 21. I can't see Kentucky coming back at all. We do lose 3 on that second down run, leaving us a 3rd and 7. Let's not go 3 and out. Come on, boys, we're better than this. And that's not what happened. Ian Ramey with his 6th catch of the day, 123 receiving yards. He is benefiting well today. Khaled with the ball out wide, and he makes a great reception and gets forward for a fantastic rush. He is averaging 70. Well, I wish he was averaging 70 yards. Averaging 7.7 on 10 carries, which you love to see. Another 5 yards on first down. Moving the ball with ease against this poor Kentucky team. Bit of a miscommunication there. Leaving us a 3rd and 5. It is going to be a pass. Going to the end zone, 1-on-1. And he comes down with a ball. There was quite a bit of height difference there. And we make sure Dante Sims, our 6'5" contested specialist receiver, comes down with the ball in 1-on-1 coverage. You love to see it. We are down to the final 30 seconds of watching this game. Can we get a nice big defensive play, a sack, an interception? Not much there. Is that going to be the final play? I believe it will be. I don't think they're going to get a playoff in the last 5 seconds. Quarterback's calling for it. No. As we look to finish this game out, can we get any more points? We need more passing yards for us. But 51-13. That's what we need. When we come up against teams like this, we need to be destroying them. So we finished with Holly, 344 passing yards, 3 touchdowns and interception. David Power, 101 yards with 1 touchdown. Rushing wise, Khaled, 105 of 1. Byler, 15 and 1. Receiving, Ramey, 123, 0 touchdowns. Dante Sims, 102 and 2. Story with 70 and Hussein 90 and 1. And then our fullback, 1 reception, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. You love to see it. Defensive wise, couple of double-digit tackles with Polares and Bakhtiari. TFLs, 2 for Scroggins, 2 sacks. This elite dev defensive tackle is playing very well in his first year. Obviously, he was redshirted last year, so we're not counting that. This is his first year playing, and he is playing very well. Onwards to our final game. After that final win against Western Kentucky, we are now ranked the 24th best team in the country. Don't know about that with how we've been performing lately, but we now play UAB in this final game of this episode. We are 10 points better than them. Let's get into it. Let's get to the 4th quarter where hopefully we are leading and that we have many yards of offense, whether that be rushing or passing. I don't mind. We've got to the we just need to be good. That's all that matters. So let's get into the fast sim and hopefully we can be beating this UAB team. How do we get on in this first quarter? We start with 7-0. Can we get any more points? Nope. I will take that. Long as we aren't losing, that is the main thing. 3 more points to go 10-0 up. UAB get 7. UAB take the lead. They're winning 14-10. Come on, boys. We get the lead again. We are now up by 6, up by 3. And we now jump into this 4th quarter. Leading by 3. We are making UAB punt from their end zone. Are we able to do anything? No, that is fantastic blocking by UAB. Making sure none of our guys can get through and try and block the punt. And not much of a Well, there's nothing return as well. That was a very, very good punt by their punter. Meaning we are on our 47-yard line. Pass incomplete on first down. Can we string a couple of wins together? A great pass over the middle, which is caught. Max Holley, 246 passing yards. Well over 6,000 career passing yards, which is good. And he is going to be our starting QB next year as well as this year. So definitely got a chance to add on to that, as we are not recruiting a single quarterback this year. So Holley, you are safe. As long as you get no bloody career-ending injuries, you're our QB1 next year. Plenty of time for Holley. Our offensive line held up really well there. Unfortunately, even though that pass was completed, we don't gain anything. He was pushed back a couple of yards, meaning it is a 3rd and 7. Oh, Holley. That's going to be a roughing. We will get the ball back, thank you. I mean, that was a very good punt, so even if we didn't get roughing the kicker there, they were going to be starting on their own 6-yard line. A couple of good blocks in front, but they don't hold up. We only gain 3. That could have been good. Can we get... Yeah, thank you very much. Can we get Holley up to that magical number of 300 passing yards? Although the actual deal breaker per game is 292 on the average. So if we can just get to that, it'll be alright. But obviously we want more because we've had a couple of poor games. So we need to try and increase the average. Good spin move there by Khaled. Keeps the drive alive. And then for Stoner, our elite dev right tackle, he needs 400 offensive yards a game. And we are, as they have 3 players going injured there on that drive for UAB. They was rolling out already injured players. So Stoner needs 402 offensive yards a game. So we need to do a lot more. Khaled with a nice move to the outside. Make sure this drive continues, but we are well short of what Stoner is after. It looks like we might be losing him. We're just not doing enough overall. So we're going to be probably losing our elite dev right tackle. At least our left tackle, we're doing enough to keep him happy at the minute. But yeah, deal breaker playing style is never really a fun one. As Holley scrambled for a couple of yards there. 3rd and goal on the 7. Getting 7 points here would be great, but Holley gets taken down. UAB gets their 3rd sack of the day, meaning we got to take 3. We lead by 6. 5.5 minutes remain in this game. A 3 and out here would be beautiful. As he gets the ball out just in time. Luckily it goes nowhere, but I thought that was going to be the sack we needed. Can we do it again? Can we fold this offensive line? Hand off to the running back, who gains 5. He isn't averaging too well. If we can get them off the field here, that will be huge. Can we get to the QB? Yes, we can. We take him down for a loss of 5. They are going to punt the ball 3 and out. 3 objectives on this drive. Get Holley to over 300 passing yards. Drain some clock. Score some points. We get all 3 of them, I'll be happy. Get a combination of 2 of them, I'll be happy. As that's some fantastic blocking on the screen. Holley up to 275 passing yards. We don't really drain the clock too much, but we are fringe field goal range now. I will take that. Very nice. Back to again with the screen, but the blocking is there. It's not there this time. We lose 3 yards. 4 minutes remain. Probably just outside field goal range now. It's going to be another pass to Khaled, who only gets forward for 2. Not good enough, I don't think. We need to get some more yards. Screen yet again. We get some blocks this time, but he cuts in. Yeah, not good. We are attempting a long field goal here. If the kicker gets this, we'll be very happy. It is up. It is good. We lead by 9. We've got some breathing room now. Can we contain this UAB offense as they get forward for a nice 20-yard gain on that pass? Clock is still ticking though. 2 minutes 20. Oh, and let's have a big sack here. Suck all momentum out from UAB. And they suck some of the air out with another good long pass. Their offensive line was holding up well. We only rushed 3, and their O-line was able to contain us. As a 2-minute warning is here. Who's going to step up for us? Who is going to make that big play on the defensive side of the ball? Again, only rushing 3. They get the ball out quickly, but it is incomplete. We're not having much success, only rushing 3. Again, that's what we're going for. Their offensive line is able to hold up, although Scroggins did get 3. However, their QB got the ball out for 5 yards. 3rd and 5 on our 34-yard line. Another complete pass, but only for 3 yards. They have to go for it on 4th and 2. This is basically the game. If we can hold them off here, we cannot. They get the reception, the completion, and out of bounds. They don't need to burn a timeout. 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line of us. Rocket over the middle of the field for a gain of 15. They burn their first timeout. 12 yards to go. 1st and 10. Come on, boys. Who's going to make the big play for us? Our offensive line, again, great protection. And they're in for the touchdown. They have to go onside kick, and we recover it easily, thankfully. 1 first down wins the game. They have 2 timeouts remaining. They burn the first one there. We didn't gain anything on that running play. Come on. Holly with the keeper. No one saw it coming, and he gets forward. I believe we got the first down and we forced. Yes, we do. They use their final timeout, but it's not going to be enough. We secure the victory only just. It wasn't a convincing win, only winning by 2, but I will take a win when we can. Although Holly didn't play too great. 278 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Khaled 55 yards, 1 touchdown. Dante Sims, 97 yards and a tuddy, 49 for Story, 34 for Khaled. Moving over to the defence. Scroggins led the way with 3 TFLs and a half a sack. Skura, 3 TFLs, half a sack. 2 for Mesa and 2 for Sabri. Interceptions wise, 1 for Dominique Travis and 1 for Devon Loper. So we end this episode as the 16th ranked team in the nation. And how are we looking in the conference? We sit down in 6th place. Liberty 8-0, 5-0 in the conference. We might miss out on this conference championship game potentially. We need to continue our winning streak. But yeah, look at Utah State over at 6-win streak. Liberty, yeah, 8-0. They are killing it. Although, 5-0 in this conference isn't too much to brag about. Well, we can't fucking brag at 4-2 in the conference. But yes, that is that. On to the final 4 episodes, final 4 games in next week's episode. Goodbye.